Third and long. They're going to throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on fourth. Ooh, play clock running out. D'Amico Ryans calls for a timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on fourth. Stroud's going to throw for it. And he put everything he's got behind it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Daniels back to throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Boy, they took over a lot of energy thanks to that field position, but just a little bit of air let out of the balloon with that first play. Couldn't make that catch.
Yeah, I think that's fair. And those defenders that gave you the ball in that prime position on the sidelines, they'd like to see you execute better than that.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Frosty Merritt straight ahead. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Commanders needing 4 points. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. To throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
Down by 4. They got to have this one on fourth down. Looking to throw it. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points and they'll wind up with none.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Montgomery. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Running on second with Montgomery. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
No gain on the play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here he is to throw. And he loses it on the hitch. That was a good play to break up that catch, and that forces them to fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll look to throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
First and goal. Let's see if they can make that turnover on downs hurt with a quick score here. Back to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. That goes nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is second down.
Good news there is he got the ball out of his hands and did not take the sack. The bad news is he's got to collect himself, regroup after that big hit, and make sure they find a way to execute.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. Setting up to pass. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Washington.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. Lead now up to a field goal. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. No to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. To the air, Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that gives the Texans a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Stroud now. And that hit puts the catch free. That's incomplete. Second down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Second down, here's Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44.
Texans, first down.
On play action, here's Stroud. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And now it's second down. He already has himself 100 yards, Brock. Might as well start trying for 2, right? See what he can do.
Yeah, one of those guys like to say, feed me, right? Let me eat. Let me keep getting that big meal because he's been so productive today.
Looking at our likely final play here. Working on second down. Stroud stays in bounds and makes the catch. Looks like about 7 on the completion before he headed out of bounds. Third down coming up.
That's a gain of 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
A 54-yard attempt.
Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And his time expires. This game ends on that miss. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope
I don't read the newspapers because they all have ugly print.
At the starting of the week, at Summit Talks, you'll hear them speak. It's only Monday. Negotiations breaking down. See those leaders start to frown. Then we say, tomorrow never comes until it's too late. Could be sitting, taking lunch. The news will hit you like a punch. It's only Tuesday.
What time is it?
You never thought we'd go to war after all the things we saw. It's April Fool's Day.
What time is it?
Tomorrow never comes until it's too late. Tomorrow never comes until it's too late.
Tomorrow is another day. Today is another. 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 Escalation, devastation, generation, separation, situation, dissipation. Another tender vessel crushing, pop the heart is colder, it's hot. I'm not sure if they done or not, I'm not sure that they wanna stop this cold, the blood is hot. The heart's so weak, the not.